What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here and welcome to the NR Motorsports YouTube channel. So today we're not gonna be working on anything until later, but I did pick up something new and you guys probably just saw it in the background here. But we did pick up a 2013 F-350 crew cab four-wheel drive. So this thing was on Marketplace for 3 or 4 months. I think a little bit longer because I remember in the winter time, so it had to be almost 6 months on Marketplace. It was listed at $30,000 and the truck honestly is worth the 30 grand that they were asking for, but I just wasn't willing to spend 30 grand at the time. And I was just browsing through probably about a week or two ago and saw that they lowered it down to 20 grand. So it kind of caught my interest and I wanted to understand why they dropped it down. And the owner just was tired of it sitting and nobody buying it because diesel's $6.50 a gallon, so they're not selling. And I went and test drove it. I tried talking him down a little bit, but he was already adamant about it already dropping 10 grand in price. And then I looked up the Blue Book value and it's worth around like 26,000 with the mileage that's on it. But this thing is 100% stock. And it was taken very well maintained. I checked all the service records because the guy that I actually bought it from wasn't the owner. It was the mechanic shop that did all the work to the vehicle itself. And they did every single maintenance type of thing. And the guy owned a construction company. So he was all about just, if something broke, he just dropped it off, fixed it, no questions asked. And that's kind of how it was. And the entire like suspension components of this is pretty much like a year or two old. Like it's got new leaf springs in the back, new upper and lower ball joints, new tie rod ends, new U joints on it, basically everything. Now let me open this thing up and actually I'm gonna give you guys a cold start real quick. So let me put you guys down. We'll hop in this thing. Sorry, like I said, it's completely stock, so this is the stock exhaust on this thing. And we're gonna be doing a bunch of work. Let me see if I can see. All right, perfect. So as you guys can see, you can barely hear the thing. The thing's completely quiet. There's literally nothing done. You check, still got all stock mufflers, still got this stock DEF filter thing that's over there that weighs 1,000,000 pounds. Underneath, I already popped the hood on this thing. This thing's tough to do with one hand. I think the shocks are a little blown out on this thing, but like I said, it's 100% stock. They didn't delete it. Stock intake tubes, everything. Like there's nothing, even the stock cold side, stock hot side, everything's completely stock turbo. It's nothing's been done on this thing. And I kind of like it that way because I know it was well maintained and I could be the one that fucks with everything on it. And knowing that it wasn't deleted or tuned or anything like that, I know I pretty much wasn't beat on. The guy was an older gentleman and he bought a 2020 and he waited about a year for it. So once he got it, this thing just sat for like the past 6 months. The tires are pretty fucked on it, which I don't mind. And I think because I'm going to be going to a new setup anyway, but I want to have a set of spares just in case, because when you go with a big 37 or something like that, you want to have like at least a 35 or on it, especially with me traveling and stuff like that, because I bought this to be a tow rig. I want to be able to tow to Texas. I want to be able to tow to Florida, tow to my brother's house. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the biggest thing that I was worried about was like frame rust, and there's literally nothing. You can see that it's coated, and I'm gonna get this thing professionally detailed, cleaned up, just so it's basically like brand new. And then we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of work. I've already got in contact with Superlift, because So I'm really bad about like contacting companies and checking for discounts and stuff like that. A lot of times I do military or veteran discounts, but I've never been one to ask for like sponsorships or anything like that. I know I'm not a bigger channel and I just seemed out of the realm, but I do go above and beyond asking for like military discounts, especially for like completely American made stuff. And Superlifts is 100% American made, made in-house kind of stuff. So super excited to work with them. Contacted them about a military discount and they're gonna hook me up on that and get us a 6-inch four link lift on this. And I'm not gonna reveal all the other stuff that we're gonna be doing this, but we're gonna change the paint job, new wheel and tire setup. We're gonna do a 20 by 12 on 37s, 6-inch lift, and completely color change. We're gonna do all the lights, tail lights, 2017 and up mirrors with LEDs, because I didn't notice if this was broken, because I was just going to change out these to clear lens LEDs, but with this being broken, I'm just going to put these off to the side and probably just throw them on my work truck, because my work truck ones are destroyed. We're going to get Recon glow side markers, so like the F-350 will light up with the Recon. We're going to do blacked out badges. I'm going to paint the chrome on this because I'm not a big fan of chrome. And the bumper, I was thinking about painting it, but there's another bumper company that I was going for because I like the pre-runner look on these, and Weston makes they got a deal for a front and rear bumper for like $1,200 with a skid plate. So I think that's probably where we're gonna go with that. We're gonna do new bumpers on this, and engine wise, I'm gonna do everything on this. Again, I'm not going for performance on this. It's gonna be a tow rig. And my last truck, I put like 30,000 miles on it in like 4 or 5 years, and this is probably gonna be the same. I'm not gonna drive it unless I really have to, or if I want to go to like a country concert or rain or snow or stuff like that. But we're gonna do a full delete on it. We're gonna do an EGR delete. We're gonna do the full kit from Maryland Diesel Performance with the intake system that they got, the intercooler hoses. We're gonna do, I'm pretty sure that they sell an intercooler as well. I'm either gonna do their intercooler or the Mishimoto. We're gonna do the 64.5 turbo non-VGT, and I think full straight pipe 4-inch with the muffler, because for like the past like week or so, because I already knew I was getting this because I put the deposit on a week ago. I've just been doing research on the truck itself, and I want the 4-inch downpipe, 4-inch straight pipe setup with the muffler system that comes with it. I'm not exactly sure what muffler I'm going to go with yet, but I don't want this crazy loud, because this is also when the baby comes. If I have to put the baby in anything, I'd rather put it in this than the Corvette, the Bronco, or the BMW. So this is going to serve two purposes. I don't see me traveling with the baby much, because me and Laura, we're going to find her a new vehicle and probably end up making that like the baby fucking move around shit. But either way, super excited. I was glad it came with the cap, because it's going to go along with the theme that I got going for this. I'm going to make it almost look like a military style vehicle, but I'm going for the overlander look. So it's gonna be super functional. It's gonna be like a doomsday vehicle, so this thing will fucking go anywhere. And it does have 190,000 miles on it. That's the reason why I got it for so cheap. And I wanted to do that because I know if I have to, worst case scenario, if I have to replace the motor or the transmission, I'll do both. It'll be 12 grand, and I'll only be into the truck for $32,000 and basically have a brand new diesel. Because like I said, the frame's not rusted. Let me actually go under here, show you guys. The frame's not rusted, and like I said, it's well taken care of. Like you can see that most of this stuff, the only thing rusting out on this thing is the muffler system over there, but all that's going to get changed out anyway because I'm deleting everything on this. So yeah, other than that, I really don't have any other information on it. I hope you guys enjoy the build that's going to be coming on this, and I'm going to be looking to get either a 2-car trailer or a single car trailer. I just have to find what I want and what deals that they got going on there. Because I was looking up new ones, and a new single car is like 6 grand, and a new 2-car is right around 10, 11. So we'll just see like where I'm feeling at, what I want to buy, what I want to do, because we are house shopping. We got the baby on the way, and I'm trying to save money at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna play it by ear, but this thing's gonna get built and it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a good tow rig. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me some information if you have any information on like tuning, deleting, any of that kind of stuff, because I know with the new EPA rules and all that shit, a little bit like everything seems very secretive when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I've been just rolling around because I work on diesels, but I know nothing about like tuning or doing any aftermarket shit on these things. So they seem pretty simple, but it just seems like the tuning aspect is like a gray area, because the EPA like shit on a few companies and won't let them do any emission delete stuff on their tuners. But then I talked to my buddy who does trucks, and he just said you just get a straight tune from a tuner. You don't actually need one of those, and to just get one that just does monitoring without tuning, because I'm not going to be using any of that tuning, and we'll put everything on a 5-position switch. So yeah, that's about it for this. I'm going to get to the BMW and start working on the cooling system on that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, throw in the comment section things I should know, should look for, or anything I should know when I start modding this thing, because I know I don't want to push a lot of power. I just want to get as much fuel economy out of this thing as I can and just make it sound good. So yeah, again, I will talk to y'all later. Peace.